All right, you guys, as a lot of you know, I've been in Colombia for the last week and enjoying the heck out of Medellin. But now I'm in beautiful Cartagena, Colombia, stuck in the Airbnb working on my next episode, my masterpiece, Pattaya versus Medellin. This was gonna be a banger. Now you know I gotta take my time so I can bring you that top quality content. And for this week's live stream, you're gonna get to meet this chocolate beauty.
Well, hola. Perdón. ¿Cómo estás?
We're starting the live stream a few hours early. I gotta watch the Canelo Crawford fight. Who y'all got on the fight? Write it in the comments section, because after the fight is over, we can refer back to this video that I'm making a day before the fight, so we'll see who was right and who was wrong. Medellin is a beautiful place. I can see why you ninjas have been coming out here for years. I'm on the late freight. I've been all over the world, but never to Colombia. Shout out to those who came before me to this beautiful Paisa.
This is Cali.
Wow.
This is from Bogota. This is from Bogota. This is the Colombian team. This is from Pereira. This is Nacional from Medellin.
You know, that's the big one, right? Nacional.
That's from the local
Right.
from Medellin.
But you know I'm about to put that Richie Mac herbs and spices on the Pattaya versus Medellin to cook up some of the best content you will see in Colombia. You can hit the club, then do your thing. Now that everybody and their mama is in Thailand, I figured it was time for me to venture out and explore new horizons, seek out new worlds, explore new life, and boldly go where no man has gone before. Shout out to Star Trek. See, what you guys have to understand is I've been in Thailand since 2019. So much has changed since then. The place is now flooded with a different brand of people. Now the Thais are still wonderful, but the prices are going up and things are definitely changing. Even me, I'm changing. I'm coming out with a new channel next year called
It's the Richie Mac Show.
The Richie Mac Show. I'm gonna take advantage of my Hollywood and hosting background. I'm gonna give you guys the latest and greatest news, entertainment, sports, interviews, boxing, and even politics. Of course, I'm always have my Zoom to Thailand channel, but the Richie Mac Show is gonna take things to a whole nother level in 2026.
It's the Richie Mac Show.
Pattaya versus Medellin, my first take. We're gonna break it all the way down. I thought Brazil had beautiful women, which they do. I thought Thailand had beautiful women, which they do. But in terms of sheer volume, Medellin is stomping out everybody. And here's the coldest part. It's almost against the law for a woman in Colombia to not have what, how do we say this so I don't get in trouble in Thailand? My boy Ricky Bell from BBD and New Edition used to call it the bubble. You know what the bubble is, right? For all you slow people, here's the bubble. Seven out of 10 women in their 20s up to their 50s or even 60s got the bubble. Now Brazil has the bubble. Sisters in the South have the bubble. 2 out of 10 women in Thailand have the bubble. But the bubble ratio is crazy in Medellin. Those in my Zoom After Dark tier, I'll be giving you the intricate details on the bubble over there so we can have a candid conversation about the bubble. You did. I'm gonna give you guys examples of this in the Pattaya versus Medellin video as well. But as you know, I gotta take my time so I can do it right.
Baby, we can do it. Take the time, do it right. We can do it, baby.
They did me dirty with Curvy Thick Asian. Gave me a yellow check mark on both episodes, which means in YouTube language, they'll play it, but I won't see no bread from it. This time I'm gonna be smart about it. I'm gonna give you guys all the information I can here, and if something is overly expressive, I'll put the remix on the Zoom After Dark tier on Patreon. And by the way, Curvy Thick Asians Part 3, I'm doing it the way I wanna do it, and it's gonna be strictly for Patreon members only. Also, I'm gonna have a surprise for you guys here in Cartagena. I'm about to meet up with a Colombiana that you guys will surely remember from my channel. All of you that's been rocking with Zoom to Thailand since the beginning. I'm gonna give you guys a hint. This was the only Colombian woman I've ever seen in Thailand, and I've been living there damn near 6 years. She gave me a preview of what was to come when I would finally touch down in Colombia 3 years later. If y'all know who I'm talking about, write it in the comment section. So literally, as we speak, as I'm leaving you this message in real time before I explore Cartagena. I haven't made it into the walled city yet, but of course, I'm gonna have some content here in Cartagena as well. Well, you guys, so much for getting the footage in Cartagena today. I've been in here working on this episode, still ain't done. So I might as well bring y'all with me. Here's the city. They was playing salsa music earlier. It was all festive and shit. Now it's look like the city's like going to sleep. And I ain't even close to being finished, man. Anyway, taking y'all back with me. Let's get back to work. Now here's some travel advice from the Travel OG. I met some great people at the Manosphere Conclave 5.0 in Miami, and I could see the look of depression on some of their faces from being stuck in the Matrix. They let me know the hope I was giving them, showing them a better way. They let me see that the work I was doing was life-changing and inspiring. That's the biggest reward I can ask for. Shout out to Theo, shout out to Shannon, shout out to Obsidian, and all the good people I met there. Shout out to Guap, shout out to Coach the Clinician, shout out to Coach Andre, shout out to Coach Greg Adams, who is also going to be collaborating with me when he makes it to Thailand in December. The Conclave was amazing. They put together a beautiful yacht party overlooking the city of Miami at night, and also had some nice things to look at on the yacht. I got to meet up with friends I met last year at the Conclave, and then some friends I met this year. Shout out to St. James, shout out to St. Rob, shout out to St. Matt, my man 50 grand, and shout out to all the brothers I get to meet each and every year coming to increase their knowledge, wealth, and integrity. When I got to Colombia, I got to meet my man Eldridge. I've known for over 40 years, and his beautiful Colombian wife. I got to hang out with T-Mac and Will, and of course our driver Oscar, who does a great job taking you around the city from airport to airport and everything in between. If you want a dependable driver that's gonna be on time, every time, know his way around the city, get you where you gotta go. But I'm gonna tell you, you gotta wear your seatbelt when you ride with Oscar. But his rates are reasonable, and he's more than fair, and he's a cool, down-to-earth dude. We literally kept Oscar with us the whole time we were in Medellin. He charges by the hour, and if you tell him Zoom sent you, I'm sure he'll give you a discount. We went everywhere, having traditional Colombian food to going to historical places in Colombia. I even went to the Pablo tour and visited his gravesite, as well as Griselda's gravesite. Now I'm gonna give you guys some game on the Pablo Escobar tour. Pablo is a very sensitive subject in Colombia, so they don't really glorify him or even like to talk about him at all. Just like when I was in Vietnam, they don't like to talk about the Vietnam War. In Colombia, they don't really like to talk about PE either. And as far as the negative Colombian stereotypes go, I didn't feel any of those stereotypes that everyone was talking about. Now, of course, I pray for my safe travels like I always do, but I didn't feel that sense of danger like I would like in certain parts of LA or Chicago. I didn't get that sense of uneasiness. I saw beautiful people living their lives day by day and minding their business. It's the same all over the world. As long as you blend in, don't bring too much attention to yourself, you'll flourish anywhere you go. That's the biggest rookie mistake travelers make. I was walking around Pattaya de Jetas at night trying to get you the best YouTube-friendly content I could. I met some beautiful waitresses with friendly demeanors, the service was excellent, the prices were reasonable. Everybody knows how hard I go for Thailand, but when y'all see this Pattaya versus Medellin episode, you might be surprised at the conclusion. Anybody that's been to both places knows Medellin and Pattaya are extremely similar in certain ways. Ways that will surprise you. But at the same time, these places are completely different. And that's what's making this episode so fun to do. It's to point out the similarities as well as the differences and come up with a conclusion on which is the best overall. Now, I know some of y'all might not agree with my decision, or some of y'all might say I'm spot on, but that's the purpose of the comment section. I want to hear what you guys think and why. But anyway, guys, I got to get back to work. Just want to give you guys the update and let you know where I'm at with it. And I'm going to give you guys some more game. Make sure to book a consultation for wherever you're going, from people who've been there, who has good experience or have boots on the ground. People who don't see the value in consultations, usually low vibrational people that think content creators are trying to get over on them by trying to help them. That couldn't be the farthest thing from the truth, guys. The point of the consultation is to avoid making rookie mistakes and wasting time and money trying to figure it out on your own through trial and error. It's like trying to fly an airplane because you watched a bunch of airplane movies. The game is to be sold, not to be told. Shout out to Lord Williamson, one of my young favorite travel YouTubers. Make sure to check out his channel as well. He's been in more countries than I have. You don't think he can drop some knowledge on you for the countries you plan on visiting before you get there? Skylar DeRuin, who was one of the people that inspired me to get up off the couch in LA and try to meet him in Brazil. That was back in 2018. Coach Andre, who is literally leading people out of the Matrix into Colombia. This dude will even pick you up from the airport. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. I love my subscribers and my Patreon members, but Pattaya is about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from Bangkok. I love y'all, but unless there's a substantial, and I mean substantial stipend involved, I'm not picking none of y'all ninjas up from the airport. But Andre will. El Guapo, my guy. He has knowledge of Colombia and Brazil. How do I know? Because I did a live consultation with him throughout Brazil. He spoke Portuguese. He knew the best places to stay. He knew the best restaurants to eat at. He also knew the best clubs to visit. I mean, I would have never figured all that out on my own in such a short period of time. Austin, whether you like it or not, he's made a significant impact on the travel space and has a wealth of knowledge you can learn from. Consultations are not cheap, but you get what you pay for. There's a reason why my consultations are 10 out of 10, and you've never heard any negative feedback about my consultations or anyone else's consultations that I know of. Because when I do my consultations, I take the time to make sure you get all of the pertinent information you need, as well as putting you up on certain things you might not think or be aware of, as well as forming a friendship and a bond of trust. I booked consultations with big YouTubers before Zoom to Thailand was ever a channel. Consultations was my strategy. I wanted the big dogs, the lead attorney, Kevin Samuels, O'Shea Duke Jackson, Rides for Kicks, CB Media, Anton Daniels. I could go on. I did consultations with all of these people except Kevin Samuels. I was in the middle of trying to book one of his $1,200 consultations, and we know what happened after that. RIP to the Godfather. And remember, when you do consultations with me or any of these guys, this is your chance to pick our brains and take advantage of your session by finding out other questions that have nothing to do with consultations at all. I hit up Skylar DeRuin for all kinds of stuff that he's up on. He gives me information on things 2 weeks to a month before they even come out. Roshan, who I met through Skylar, my guy, he put me up on all these AI platforms. The moral of the story, the game is to be sold, not to be told. You're also building a network with high-value men. Low-value men will never understand the importance of building social networks. That's what makes the Conclave so important besides learning IT security. Anyone who thinks they're going to get through life getting everything for free, yet expecting people to pay them for the work they do, that's a selfish person. Stay far away from them. They will bleed you dry. All right, guys, I got to get back to work and enjoy my first full day in the beautiful city of Cartagena, Colombia. So with that being said, make sure you guys love each other, support each other, inspire each other, and y'all know what I'm about to say, right? Theme music!
Zoom to Thailand, hope you coming too. Richie Mac, travel OG with celebrity interviews. Get your passport, let's go. This is what you need for show. Brothers in Thailand and bikini babes at the beach. If you need more, he got it poppin'. Caddy of the day, we golfing. Really ain't a better option. Time to travel, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let's connect. Richie Mac, yeah, we steady vibing. Take a journey, let's get moving, cause we zooming right to Thailand. Hey, Richie Mac, travel OG, let's go.
And if you haven't joined yet, you should also consider joining our Patreon.
where I can show you the things I can't show you on YouTube, as well as discounts on merchandise, consultations, throwback DJ mixes are made for you to listen, drive, and work out to. And most important, by joining the Patreon, you'll be able to get in direct contact with the Travel OG. You dig? Memberships start at $5 and you can cancel at any time. Oh yeah, and you might also want to join just to support your boy and keep the movement going. Appreciate y'all. Catch you on the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and notify. The algorithm is real.